Hello, it's Lorna. I'm the Programme Manager for Careers and Outreach for Maritime UK, and we're joined by Scarlett this afternoon. Hi, Scarlett.
Hello. Hello, Lorna.
Can you give me your name, who you work for, and what your job title is, please?
My name is Scarlett Barnett-Smith. I'm employed by Chiltern Maritime. I'm sponsored by the Port of London Authority and Trinity House. I am a cadet at Warsash Maritime School and part of Solent University.
And you've just completed your apprenticeship as well, haven't you?
Yes, yeah, I've kind of literally last Saturday was my last night shift at the Port of London Authority, and Monday's been my first week at Warsash starting my cadetship. So yeah, it's all happened very quickly.
Fantastic. So you've got lots to tell us. Brilliant. So let's go through these questions then. So what drew you to the maritime sector?
For me, personally, it was the water. I always have kind of loved anything to do with the water. I've loved swimming, going for walks around the water. I find it so peaceful, and it's just kind of been my happy place. I'd done a lot of sailing in the Mediterranean when I was younger, and that's kind of where I really knew that there was nothing else I wanted to do other than to work on boats.
Fantastic. So I've said already, you've done an apprenticeship and you're now a cadet. So do you want to talk to us about the apprenticeship that you did?
Yeah, I started my apprenticeship when I was 17. I actually started with the PLA. I think it was a week I started, and it was a week till I turned 18. Being at the PLA, it was just a whirlwind. Absolutely enjoyed every single day. The vessels I worked on varied from tugs to salvage craft to workboats. I'd done patrols on the harbour service launches, so it really varied, and I was very fortunate to be part of many things throughout my time at the PLA, such as breaking barriers programmes. So no, yeah, I really kind of enjoyed every single minute and took every opportunity that I could.
You're just living it, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm living life. So
Scarlett, what's your career goal? So you've just started your cadetship. What's your career goal?
I think for me personally, I kind of never really, throughout my apprenticeship, I knew that I wanted to get my boat masters, which I was very fortunate enough to gain. But as soon as I got my boat masters, I kind of had this harsh reality of, okay, you've got your boat masters. What do you want to do now? What kind of boat do you want to work on? Do you want to stay in land waterways, or do you want to go to sea? And I think it just hit me like a ton of bricks that I didn't want that to be the end of my studying. Everyone that works in the maritime industry knows that you will never know it all, and there's no way that you could stop any learning anyway from working in land waterways or at sea. But I just really, really, really thought I was confident enough in myself to start a cadetship. So yeah, that's kind of where it all kind of trailblazed into place. And so I've started my cadetship now.
Fabulous. So who's been the most important person on your journey, Scarlett?
Sorry, actually, I didn't even answer the question, did I? I see myself becoming hopefully one day, coming back to my roots on the River Thames and becoming a pilot. If hopefully I get there. But yeah, I've got to obviously complete my cadetship first.
Sure
the most amazing person for me that's been there through every step of the way has been Rachel de Bont. She was my training and liaison officer at the Port of London Authority, and I think it's so important throughout everyone's apprenticeships, maritime or not, to have that person there at the other side of the phone to speak to about any queries, and just to be there and kind of support you throughout your apprenticeship, because I would not have been able to complete it without her. Me calling her late on a Sunday evening worrying about my studying, and she was there every step of the way, and I really wouldn't have been able to do anything without her. So yeah, definitely Rachel de Bont.
That's a lovely thing to say. So your last question, what would you tell your 16-year-old self if you could?
I would tell myself that you can do anything you put your mind to, and there's no limits. You can achieve anything you want to, as long as you work hard, and when you put your mind to something, you will achieve it, and you will get there, and you will pass. You'll be boat masters one day.
Fantastic. That's been amazing. Thank you very much.